Hi friend. I'm a baby producer. I've been making my own music for about like a year now, and I am far from perfect. So I'm making this video to kind of document my process, and I'm taking you along for the journey. So if you're into music production, keep watching me struggle and fail until I get it right. And I hope you have fun and I hope you like the video. So when I make a song, I like to think of it like a sandwich. So the bread is your drums, the lettuce tomato is like your keyboard or your guitar or your synthesizer, and then everything else is like everything else. You need the vocals and you need the effects, like that secret sauce. You know what I'm saying? So today we're gonna make a song sandwich. We're gonna make a song sandwich, yeah. And recently I've been inspired by springtime because I live in North Texas and it's just so beautiful with all the bluebonnets and the wildflowers, and Texas is just gorgeous. All our beautiful land. Don't mess with Texas. I'm just gonna make like a small song for time's sake. I call this type of songwriting like all killer, no filler. You know what I'm saying? Like I could write a 3-minute song if I really wanted to, but I just want something that's like short and sweet, like Sabrina Carpenter. Okay, anyways, let's start with opening a new track first of all. You have to start with the bread, which is the drum. And I'm just gonna pick the first drummer I see, which is this one. Let me make sure I like it though. Okay, he's kind of wavy. I like him. So you just loop it. Okay, so now that you have your drums, it's time to move on to the mids. For my mids, I don't know if I want to add my guitar. I always add my guitar because I'm a guitarist, but I'm gonna start off with some synths. Click a MIDI track and get a launch key MIDI. Got it offline. And I'm going for a springtime sound, so I want something like soft and kind of like a bell or a flute or something breezy. You know what I'm saying? Like I think of things of like shapes and colors, not really like the sound name, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go with the bell. Why not? This song already was turned, but here's a bell. Tough crowd. You only need to like record it like once and then you can just keep looping it. The power of MIDI. And give it some space for the intro. Okay, so then you take that and then you just keep looping it. Just add a new MIDI track, and I want to add like a second layer of mids because that's like the chords, and I also need like the background melody that's like kind of carrying the vocals. So I want like something like a bell sound.
20 minutes later.
So many options, and I'm just like scrolling through all of them. Oh, this one doesn't sound good on this one. Oh, let me compare these two. Oh, this one doesn't go with my vibe, and I don't. Senior producers, let me know if like you still experience this struggle, or maybe you just got used to it. Okay, so this melody, it's actually inspired by that song with Bruno Mars and B.O.B. when they were like, beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but I'd rather be wasting nothing on you. That one. I think I picked my second mid. I'm just gonna choose this one and I'm gonna put it up an octave. I like toy piano because it kind of has like that childlike nostalgia that I'm kind of going for. Period. Okay, I like that one. while I was away, I messed with the EQ on the chords because I felt like the attack was like too attacky. So I did the synth sub bass enhancer. I'm not exactly sure what it does. All I know is that I like it better. It sounds better. Like it sounds like less attackish. Like the chords, they're just like too boom, zoom, zoom, zoom. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that. I want them to be like not boom. You know what I'm saying? Producers, let me know if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you were saying. You don't have to keep asking.
Or am I just talking out of my neck? See? I'm also gonna add another layer to the synth sandwich. I mean the song sandwich, but it's gonna be for the synths because I want more mids. And now I want to add a different effect. Okay, you go to synthesizer, then you go to soundscape. And now I just want to see which one's like sounds pretty and kind of has that springtime ambiance. Rapid eye movement. Honestly, I think this is the best one so far, so I'm just gonna go with that one. And now we're going to work on the bass track. This is one of my favorite parts because when you're making the bass, your bass is like kind of like your groove. Your bass is like the meat. Yeah, if your drums is the bread, your bass is the meat of the sandwich. So this is like really important. But it's also very fun. Token, you're black. You know how to play bass.
I'm getting sick of your stereotypes. Be as sick as you want, just give me a goddamn bass line!
No, seriously, I'm black and I play bass. What can I do? Okay, so I'm gonna pick that bass, but now we need like a groove and bass line. We need something wavy that people can dance to. One of my favorite parts. I know I said bass is one of my favorite parts, but this is one of my favorites because you get to use your poetic skills and write lyrics so that we could do vocals. So you remember how I told you this song is like based off of springtime? So I went outside on a walk to get some inspiration because it is springtime and I live in North Texas and the fields of bluebonnets are just so like lush and beautiful, and I just love it here. Catchy hook and chorus, and yeah, we're gonna have fun regardless. And this is an experimental thing. Never let perfection stop you from making progress, because I do that a lot. You know, I want to be perfect, but I'm not perfect and I never will be. That's kind of why I made this YouTube channel, to like just document my progress, because I am a musician and I'm not perfect. So I just want like people to be able to see my growth, and I want to be able to see my growth personally. You know, set like a story, you know what I'm saying? Like first I'm gonna write like where they are, who they are, and then what they're doing. I don't know. 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 You know what? Sometimes this is like one of my writing tricks. When I don't know what to do, I just kind of meditate. Like I go into a dark room and I meditate and I clear my mind and I make it available for the idea to be placed in my hands. So I'm gonna try that. Okay, so now that I've recorded my vocals, it's time to mix the vocals. I think I'm recorded like so I recorded 2 of the same tracks, but I sang them twice, if that makes sense. Like the same pitch, the same intonations, I just did it twice to like, you know, add fullness to the track. And I panned it to left and right. And then I have another track that's doing the same thing as well, and I spreaded it, like I used the spreaded plugin. I'm not exactly 100% sure what it does. All I know is it has something to do with like the left and right. And then I have some notepads or whatever they're called, like voice pads. Basically, it's just like, ooh, you know, just like, ah, ooh, like this. But now I have to like chop it up because I want it to sound more narrow in the beginning and then bigger in the chorus. So I want to let you hear it raw. And then I'm gonna see how I can chop it up. Take this time away to enjoy the spring day. Floating in the breeze, wind dancing through the trees. Heartbeat, cloudy sky, got a raindrop in my eye. Flowers celebrate their life, for the winter they will die. So in the beginning, I feel like my vocals are like really attacky, like they like hurt my ears. Like on top of me not being the best singer in the world is not exactly the sound I was going for. So I'm gonna see what I can do to remedy that. And then the drums, I did some settings to the drums and I don't like it. I don't like it. I messed up the drums and I don't know how to fix them. Okay, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the way I layered the vocals. It's just with this center vocal, I'm not exactly sure if I need it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it kind of makes the track kind of muddy. Like, what I'm hearing now is honestly kind of muddy and it sounds like there's a lot going on. So I'm gonna like tweak it and kind of make it more simple. Okay, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the way I layered those vocals, because I wanted it to sound more narrow in the beginning and I wanted to you know, kind of pick up after the first little 8 measures, and then I wanted to sound big in the chorus. So now I'm gonna move on to overdubbing. So now we're reaching the end of the recording process and my song Sandwich is kind of feeling like that that messed up sandwich off of Papa's Pizzeria. Like, I just feel like I have a lot going on, but I'm gonna add even more stuff. Now I'm going to overdub because I want the chorus to sound more like a transition almost, you know? I don't want it to sound the same as the rest of the song. So I'm gonna add a MIDI track and I'm gonna do some overdubbing. And I'm gonna add like some little bells or whistles, or maybe I can add like more percussion even. I don't know. Definitely not piano. I need a bell. This song already was turned, but here's a bell.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And every day I think of for clarity. This pollen's grip upon my neck is strangling me. April showers come and go 'cause they're in no rush. They flowers dancing in the fields and growing so lush. And every day I thank God for clarity. This pollen's grip upon my neck is strangling me. Give me some love, shake it, that's a wrong, wrong. don't know that? That's from a Weezer song. That's from Simple Pages, where he's like, give me some love, sugar on the wrong radio. It was like, I don't know, I just felt like it fit in this song, and it did, so I was right. That's what I was looking for. It only took me like 37 freaking sounds to go through. Like, I appreciate the variety, don't get me wrong, but like, how do you navigate just like going straight to the sound that you want? You know what I'm saying? Experience, I guess. Okay, so now I feel like I'm at the stage where I'm done making my song sandwich. You know, I have the bread, which is the drums. I have the meat, which is the bass. I have the lettuce, the melody, and then I have like the tomato, the background melody, and then I got the onions, I got the pickles, I got the sauce, or at least I think I got the sauce. Let me know if I got the sauce in the comments. I'm looking at myself and not the camera. I'm new to YouTubing, guys. I'm new to YouTubing. I'm new to making videos. I'm new to like being on the internet in general. So I just want to get better at it because I like doing it. It's fun. So I'm going to send this to my phone and I'm going to do the stereo test. Basically, I'm just gonna play this same song on my stereo and see how it sounds. And I'm gonna take some notes on what I do like about it and what I don't. And whether it's perfect or not, I'm still gonna release it because honestly, I'm pretty proud of it. I like this song. I really do. Yeah. Like, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't put out the video. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so after 3 days of work, it's the moment of truth. I'm gonna listen to it on my stereo. I'm not exactly sure what kind of stereo I have, so don't ask. But let's just see how I like it. Live reaction. I gotta play it from my laptop. Hold on. Yeah. Take this time away to enjoy the spring day, pollen flowing in the breeze when dancing through the trees. Obviously the vocals are amateur. The overdub was unnecessary. I don't like it. I want to go back and delete it actually. Okay, so overall, I don't hate it. It wasn't a painful song to listen to. It's obviously amateur because this is like probably the 3rd or 4th song I've ever made by myself. But you know, the longer you do it, the easier it gets and the better you get. But for now, honestly, I really would just like to work on like my singing and then like the engaging elements of songwriting or song production, you know, like what's gonna get like the listener dancing or just, you know, I want it to be wavy. This was cool, but I don't really think it was wavy, so I would rate it 6 out of 10. So let me know what you thought in the comment sections. I would love to hear from you. Professionals who have been doing this longer than me, please give your 2 cents. I want it. And I love you. Bye.